What's up, guys? Gonna come in here, look at this dog. Always bring me a bottle of water in case I get thirsty. But make sure you look at the bottle you're drinking out of before you drink it. Because I also have a bottle of red fox urine and bobcat urine. And trust me, you don't want to make that mistake. Here we are. We're gonna set out some foot traps. First time I've been out of the house today. It's the 3rd December. And just getting out, walking around, just getting some fresh air, and gonna see what we can do as far as putting out some foot traps. But a little overcast day. It's kind of a boring day. Got a few traps I've been hanging up for several years. And I've always threatened to get them back out, and they ain't never done it. So here we are. I'm walking up and down the fence line over here where I always see good sign of any kind of animal, really. Not really coyotes or bobcats, but mostly deer. Everything that's ever been on this property has come out right here. So it's a pretty, I don't know what you'd call it. It's a pine thicket. You can tell where some trees has been burnt. I mean, in the past where they've actually controlled that. So, but on the inside, if you look just right in places, you can see just down there all the way through it. So let's get us set up going. We're gonna walk up through here and see if we can find any trails coming out, which I've already found some, but find the one we want. So stick with us and be right back. Line right under these hedges. This crazy trail right there. It's too low to be deer. I'm sorry, guys. I'm choked up a little bit. Ain't been doing much. Everybody in the house seems to be sick. Got my old trusty Ruger in case anybody tries to come after me out here. We're gonna put some on the T-post. We're gonna tie it on T-post here. That way we ain't got to put no anchor, something that's not natural or not normal to them. Put it on, tie it on a T-post, cover it up. There's some pine straw here. We're gonna do that. It's so hard to deer hunt out here because we don't ever go in here. So every time you're in this field, scent's blowing that way. And I really think that's a lot of reason why we see animals like we do, because we don't never come out here in the field. We're always at the house. So when we're in the house, that's normal. I was testing my trap earlier with this, and see here if I can do this. Okay. Wow, been a long time since I had to do that. You guys might not be able to see it, but that's 2 foot high right there. Where I actually shot a deer here a few months ago now, a big old buck, and he run through this fence and he broke it. He broke the wire right here. So there's a big trail right here. There's trail on that side. Okay, I done tromped around here. I'm gonna have to cover all that up and come in here. If I can do this a little better here. All right, so if you look right here, you see the edge of that trigger. The way I learned how to do this is, obviously you're not trapping the coyote by its face. So you don't want your trap right there. You don't want your bait in your trap. You want your bait in that hole. And look, if I went in there with my face on my hands and knees, one of my hands is probably gonna be right there, right here and right there. So you put the bait in there, make it step where you want it to step. So if I walked up here and had my hands down, I went to lean in there, it would get my hand. But you see what I got here? I dug me a little hole. I'm gonna put the bait in there, but I'm gonna cover this up just a little bit with some pine straw. and see, you know, obviously that coyote's gonna come in here and walk right up through here, and he's gonna be digging around in that, trying to get that bait, and he's gonna end up stepping on this. So I'm gonna clean it off. See, I've got my chain underground that going right over that T-post. It's tied off. There's some barbed wire and some sticks, so that there's some stuff can come right here, but there's some barbed wire and stuff. They're gonna come around, and when they step right in there to smell that fox urine and that little bait, that meat's grounded up in there, they're gonna be right here or right here, and that trap's right there at the end of my finger. So looking forward to seeing what that does. I'm glad I didn't record that, because I got a 25 round clip in my Ruger 1022. I think I just shot half my bullets, but I finally got that's a good one right there, boys. I don't care who you are. Finally got him cleared up, get a good headshot on him. But Kara's probably not gonna like it, but that's what I'm eating for supper, and one will do me just fine. Limit is 8, but that don't mean you gotta kill the limit. So we'll go ahead and skin this bad boy out and cook him up for supper. Guys, I don't care what you say. Oh, there's a big old squirrel. I mean, got a little extra hanging out of him, but there's a big old squirrel. Probably gonna skin this bad boy out here in the woods. Set 2 traps today. Got dinner killed. Probably gonna be a decent Saturday. Whew. It's day 2 of the crud, the sinuses, congestion, all that good stuff. But we've set out these traps a couple days ago, and the weather kind of got stupid. It got raining. It's been hot. This is, you know, first week of December. But anyway, we finally left the trap long enough that one of them set itself off, or something set off. Anyway, I left it alone because it was wet and I didn't want to reset it. But as I'm coming down here, the other one, you can tell the tree down here has been chewed up or something, and there's definitely a coyote laying there under it. Oh wow. We'll see what this is about. I'm getting pretty good at this. Well, that's an ugly dog right there. Them old crazy eyes. A pretty good sized dog. Got that old foot wadded up, don't you? So we finally got the foot trap to work, I guess. First coyote that I've trapped this year. It's like December 7th. He's just laying here. He's like he's mangy on the back and stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this thing where I can get him out of the trap. I'll be right back. So I got the coyote done here, but I'm gonna show you something before I get too wet. It's raining already. But as you see here, he was wanting out of this thing. He was chewing up everything, thinking that I had him tied to something he wasn't tied to. But he chewed. You can see where he jumped around and skinned the tree up with this barbed wire over here. But he was, look how high he was jumping on his tree. I mean, this is between my stomach and my chest. But he was chewing on everything out here, trying to figure out what had him tied up, and gonna see if he could get off of that. But really didn't have him trapped that good. It's got that, I see the trap now. Let's see. Look at that. His foot was just barely in there. Let me get this off here. Okay, as you can see, I pulled him out here. It's raining. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do something with him. And come back. Got some decent clothes on. Come out here to check it. Wasn't real hopeful because of weather, but we'll reset them traps and we'll do it again. We'll get you guys another video. See if I can't catch some more. Thanks for watching.